I'm blurry.
You sure fucking are.
That's how I feel.
You fucked up.
I'm pretty fucking high right now. I'm gonna do the whole review like this because I'm
You'll
just
sober up. You'll
this is
sober
how
up.
I'll sober up as we go along. Yeah, it's about how I feel right now.
Right. But how we doing, bro?
Doing all right.
Yours always does that.
I don't know why. I don't move it. It stays in the same
I know.
all the time.
It was just fine 2 seconds ago. It's funny because on the little picture off to the right, you look clear, and then on the right here, it looks
Give you
blurry.
something to zoom in on. Look at that. That looks good.
Yeah, fast acting.
I'm still blurry.
Yeah, but no.
I'm still blurry. I don't know why, but looks good there. Actually, it looks. I tell you, this camera has great close up, man.
Yeah.
Shitty far away, but
Yeah, right. It's
a great close up.
It doesn't always give issues. Maybe because it's trying to like load in on the background stuff.
Maybe
Now it's fine.
It'll get a little bit better.
It's good now.
So what's going on?
Not much, man. Here tonight to review 2023's Strange Darling.
Got them out. Might as well use them.
Yeah, right. Might as well get them ready for the Discord show. This was actually a movie that Evan wanted me to review. It's actually a movie though that I had seen once before, so I was definitely down to talk about it and rewatch it because I did enjoy it when I originally watched it, but I knew this was one of Evan's favorite movies of 2023. So I figured it'd be something good to watch and talk about, especially since it kind of has that Quentin Tarantino style with the chapters jumping around like Weapons did. So I figured it'd be something interesting to talk about. Which I know though this was your first time watch for Strange Darling, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So let me see. Let me see before we jump into it. See if there's just any quick little horror news. I think they did just announce that Evil Dead Rise is official and is gonna get an Arrow 4K, which I know you don't care because you
I
got
thought you said that was coming from Shout Factory. It's coming from
no
Arrow.
Arrow. Arrow's gonna do the Evil Dead Rise 4K.
Yeah, I have the 4K already, so I probably wouldn't get it. But I'm sure it'll be good.
I'd have to see because the one that we got has no special features like at all. It had bare ass bone shit. So I'd have to see. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna say no yet.
I like the movie, but it's not worth a double
If
dip.
they do a lot of good features and stuff, and maybe if there was like some new cut, maybe we'll have to see.
Yeah.
But yeah, Arrow's definitely gonna be doing that. Looks like freaking Minority Report's getting a 4K too.
Saw that. And that movie's only been on really old Blu-ray.
Yeah.
Good movie, actually. If I remember it. It's
Yeah,
been
it's
a
not
while since
bad.
I've seen it.
Jack Nicholson's One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest is getting a 4K as well. Don't know if it really needs it, but I guess
yeah.
it's a big movie.
Once again, that's got a really old Blu-ray, so why not?
Yeah. And that Blu-ray was pretty grainy. I mean,
At least that cover looks good. The other cover is terrible.
This one,
yeah, oh my God. That's horrible. The other one's a lot better.
Yeah. I think this is the Fantastic Four.
I don't know. Yeah, I wasn't too enthused. Oh, that one's not too bad. The Steelbook is awful looking.
Yeah, I'll probably just I'm gonna get this. This looks like the slipcover. I like that.
That's better than the Steelbook.
Yeah. And Vestron's doing another release. I never heard of it or saw it, but this Hider in the House with Gary Busey.
I've heard of it, but I've never seen it. Yeah.
The big one, but the thing is, we already have these in that Universal Monsters box set, and we own them like a couple times already with VHS, all that. Kino announced all those Abbott and Costello Meet the Monster.
Yeah, I might. Yeah, well, we don't have them in 4K.
I love those covers, though, man.
We don't have them in 4K. We have them in Blu-ray.
No, of course. I'm just saying.
So they won't look that much different.
On Blu-ray, DVD, VHS.
Yeah. I might. If I was going to buy any of those, I'll buy the Frankenstein one. But yeah, that's about it.
Yeah.
Because the other ones I have in that Shout Factory box, and I'm happy.
Yeah. I know it's tough because I wouldn't mind at least getting Frankenstein, Invisible Man, and Mummy, the Dr. Jekyll and Hyde. But then it's like once you're there, you're like, I might as well just grab the fourth one.
Yeah, you know those.
But at least
those are going to show up in a box set at some point too, probably.
They should have just done that, honestly.
Yeah. They
should have just done the Abbott and Costello Meet the Monsters box set.
Well, they should have done what they have out now. Is that Shout that's putting those out?
This is Kino.
Oh, it's Kino's got the rights to them now.
Yeah. Which I love that they did the OG artwork. Those look. I love like the Invisible Man cover.
Yeah.
The Mummy cover. I actually have never seen that cover for the Frankenstein though.
Yeah, it's a little different, but I like it.
That might be like an OG teaser poster. I don't know. But yeah, we'll see. I'll have to see what the prices are. If they'll be
$30 each.
Yeah, figures. If they're like 25, maybe.
I wonder if they're going to put them on Blu-ray at the same time. That's what they've been doing lately.
They might Universal.
I know we're not doing the show and tell, but I just picked up this movie, Night of the Juggler, from Kino, and they put this out in 4K and Blu-ray. So they're doing simultaneous releases. And I knew I didn't need the 4K for this, so I just picked up the Blu-ray, which I appreciate, being able to do and save a few bucks.
So. Yeah. I know I had mentioned this to you too. Criterion, I guess, is doing Pee-wee's Big Adventure. So that artwork's kind of cool.
That artwork sucks.
It reminds me of like Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Yeah.
Terrible. Give me the poster. That's all you need.
Yeah. And as you see the Long Road, which, speaking of the Long Road, it was written by the guy who directed and wrote Strange Darling, J.T. Molnir, which we did watch, The Long Road, and we all enjoyed it. We thought it was good.
Yeah, it was
bad. Looks like Arrow's doing a Bay of the Blood for the UK.
They're doing a 4K on that.
Yeah, Arrow is for UK technically. But yeah, I think that's probably about it. Oh, there was a rumor though that a new 4K restoration of Salem's Lot is going to premiere at Beyond Fest with a physical release in the pipeline as well. And Arrow Video has teased the release of Salem's Lot in the future. I would fucking love if Arrow did a 4K for that. I know some people might say, "Oh, it doesn't need it," but we've only ever gotten like that old ass
Well, it's
Warner Bros. Blu-ray.
it was filmed, so I mean, it should look pretty good.
Yeah. Well, and we only have ever gotten that old ass Blu-ray, so I would absolutely love that.
Yeah. Yeah, Bay of Blood I'll probably pick up because I don't have that.
Yeah, I don't have that either. So yeah, what did back to Strange Darling, first time watch for you? What did you think about it before I dive in and talk about it myself? If you want to say what the movie's about, you can go into that first. If you want to explain what the movie's about a little.
Yeah, I mean, basically, it's a movie that utilizes the Tarantino style, like Weapons did, and Life of Chuck, which I tried to watch.
I have not been able to get through it.
It was just a little too depressing for me. I will get to it at some point. Also, a Stephen King movie. Also, they do the same thing. They do go backwards on that. This one goes not only backwards, goes backwards, forwards, and
this one though
skips around.
This one has a really good reason for it, though.
They do. They have a really good reason for it.
This one is acceptable, in my opinion. They
have a really good reason for it. It's a cheat to fool you into making the plot seem bigger than it is, like all these movies.
Not bigger.
But, okay.
Make you think that somebody else is the bad guy.
Right. But I'll get into that. So anyways, the movie's basically about, it's kind of a sexual thriller / horror movie / slasher movie that basically is about sexual dominance. It's about expectations of societal norms, expecting in a movie like this for the man to always be the killer and be the psycho killer when it actually turns out to be, in this case, the big twist, the M. Night Shyamalan twist, the twist that they're hiding, the twist that they're using the thing to make you not know it's her. She's the serial killer. She's the psychotic one.
And they never actually even say the names. If you look on IMDb, the guy's name is the demon.
Yeah, the demon and the lady. The lady.
Yeah.
Well, because she's the electric lady.
Right.
Supposedly
which we find out
her psycho killer name. I'm not really sure why they call him a demon. Other maybe he's a cocaine demon.
I think that's just what she thinks in her head. I think that's maybe. Like what she. I think that's like possible. Her excuse to kill these people. Maybe. Right. Well, because she's obviously right. She's obviously not right in the head.
In this movie, I would say both. Obviously, she's the worst of the two, but he's not totally without any kind of flaws, let's say, because we find out through the course of the movie that he is probably a recovering cocaine addict because he really starts sucking on it later in the movie.
Right, probably a weird kinky sex addict too.
Yeah, and that too. I mean, they both got their.
What guys aren't sex addicts?
I mean, they're trolling, and it goes a little bit of trolling of the, that you're not safe either way, whether you're a man or woman trolling for this type of action.
Well, you also find out that he's a cop too.
Yes, I think we do find out that he's a cop.
Which, because me and Aaron were talking, he was like, I don't know why, like it's his choice to continue to chase her. And I was like, but once he finds out who she is, and then what she does to him, that's
Well, yeah, and then he does call somebody. We never really find out who it is, or they don't get there in time.
Which I thought it was that lady at the end, but I don't think that was her.
Could be, but you don't know.
I don't think
I don't think it was.
No.
So basically, the movie, we get probably 1 or 2 chapters into the movie before before the movie reveals that she's ultimately the killer, not him. The movie does a great job in kind of setting up the expectation that it is him. I kind of knew early. I think the second chapter in, or maybe the first, that it was her. So the surprise didn't really get me because I kind of already figured it out.
I bet, motherfucker.
No, I didn't. I already knew that was going to be
I
her.
didn't hear you say nothing on Discord.
Yes, that was going to be her. Yeah, I said it.
I don't remember that.
And
I sound cocky.
I think the
new.
biggest strength this movie has going is really the performances. I think they were really good from everybody, from the girl to the guy to the old hippies. Ed Begley and Robert Hershey did a great job in this movie. The cop, if you notice at the end, that cop's is the partner of Hank's brother-in-law from Breaking Bad. Remember him?
Right.
He's pretty good in it. So yeah, I mean the acting's really solid. I look at it this way. So many of these movies use this technique now that it's really, in my opinion, overdone. Yes, this one does it pretty good. It does it better than Life of Chuck. I think Weapons maybe does it a little bit better than this movie, utilizing that technique. But ultimately, it is a cheat. They want you to. They're trying to build the suspense of the movie, and they're trying to hide the twist by making it get out of order and disjointed. And this movie is not too bad, but I think about it, and I think about all the years. I think about it this way: if they didn't use that style and they just went with a straight movie version of this, same story, without this jumping around, could they do it in a way that would still be, the movie would be suspenseful and it would still be hidden that she was the killer? And I think they could.
I think they could too. Actually.
They could.
I do.
And I think to me, years of going back to all old Alfred Hitchcock movies and those screenplays and those writers that didn't have this crutch of doing this has really kind of soured me on this. I didn't mind it in this movie that much, but I think it's overused now, and I think it's something that is undue.
Well, this came out before all that, so if anything, those movies copied this.
Well, 2023 is not that old,
but that came out before fucking Life of Chuck and Weapons.
Yeah, it did. I'm not saying which one is.
But obviously, like this is something that Tarantino was doing back in the day, and obviously Tarantino copied it off somebody.
It was Pulp Fiction did it. That was really the only movie that did it. Well, the movie did it, Pulp Fiction. Pulp Fiction.
Reservoir Dogs do it a little. And his Hateful Eight did it.
Yeah, maybe Reservoir Dogs a little bit.
He's done it.
I don't remember Hateful Eight.
Pulp Fiction is the big one, though.
Yeah. But I think it could be done with a clever screenplay writer and somebody that could make the same story without that device. But overall, I enjoyed the movie. I love the acting of it. I'm not sure I really like the ending of it. I don't know. I mean, the whole thing that it's the ending is a little too simplistic, where she basically throws the stuff on the ground outside so he knows that she's in the freezer.
Yeah.
They come in and shoot. And the fact that as a cop, even though he was on the Cocano at the end, he's kind of dumb.
Cocano.
Right, he's got dumb to get that close to her. Of course, he didn't know she had the bear spray. But then he gets close to her and he gets right next to her, and then she's able to get it. I know what the movie's going for. The movie wants to subvert expectations and twist the roles of conventional man and woman. And that's great, but I don't think they really took it far enough. I would have liked to seen the situation where she doesn't, where because of societal norms, where like the cop at the end, giving the woman the advantage of the doubt when she shouldn't have by her training, gets her in trouble. I would like to see maybe a little bit more with a guy, he didn't get killed. And he, if he didn't die there on the floor, even with him dead, they automatically assume he's the guy that did it. And they could have pushed through that even a little bit more, maybe, you know what I mean? And did a little bit more with that. But it was still a good movie. I still enjoyed it. I love the acting of it. So yeah, overall I like the movie. I like especially the performances.
I'm glad you liked it, because I wasn't sure if you were going to be sour on it or not. But yeah, I mean, maybe they could have done a little bit more. I mean, she really set it up though by having like her pants pulled down, and like so when she comes in there, it's like given she's smart where she tries to put it off like, oh yeah, he raped me. You know what I mean? And then he tried to take advantage of me, lock me up, and I defended myself. So she pulls that off pretty well too. And obviously that's how she's probably been going around killing people because she looks like this little. I mean, she's a skinny girl, so it's not like you just wouldn't really figure that. So when she comes out and she's this fucking psycho, and she does it a few times where she runs in the hotel and she's like, "Oh my god, he's trying to kill me," and then she just fucking stabs the chick.
Right? Yeah, she's just nuts.
Off guard too. That's like her whole thing where she plays that victim and then catches people off guard. And
except for that last chick, she was ready for.
She was.
She did not hesitate.
I originally thought maybe it was her that he called, but I think he called a guy. I feel like.
I don't know. Maybe it was. I mean, she was certainly ready for it.
She sure was. Maybe she just wasn't fucking playing no games. Because, I mean, obviously the electric lady was known to people outside of the world, But, yeah, I mean, overall, I absolutely, I love the movie. I think it's shot really well. I've been a big fan of Kyle Gallner for a long time, from back to Jennifer's Body. He's in, even though I don't love the movie, he's in Nightmare on Elm Street remake. He's in Smile 1 and 2. He's had quite a career in the horror genre. So it was really cool. And he was even in Scream 5 for like a split second. But yeah, I mean, he has had himself a little career in the horror genre.
Yeah, usually playing the bad guy. Yeah.
He was in Scream 5 for like 2 minutes or something, but he was even in one episode of The Walking Dead, but
there's a bad guy in that.
Yeah, but I always have been a big fan of his. I like seeing him because he's one of these lesser known actors, but when you see him, he always does a great job. So I was really happy to see him do this and be like leading the role. So I absolutely loved it, and I love like the red lights and all that. The cinematography on this is fantastic, especially because a lot of those red lights are during all these sex scenes and all these crazy scenes between them two. But yeah, I think it's shot really well. I think the score, the score in this is done really well, and at the end of the day, the movie is really bouncing off these two, and they do a great job. Yeah, he is a bit of a scream king for sure. And then, but you get a couple little side characters like the hippie couple, and then the two cops at the end. That, like you said, Scarpat, I think everybody knocks it out the park. I think everyone does a really good job in the movie. My one thing, I do think the ending is drawn a little bit out when she gets shot, and then you just like they're driving off, and she's just like I guess.
Yeah, that was terrible. That was my. I made fun of that. Her performance trying to get the Oscar. That was the movie's in violent nature moment.
I was literally going to say the same thing. I was going to say the same thing. They did not have to make that go that long. I don't know what I'd like to.
I don't understand what the point of it is, but
I've been meaning to pick this up on disc, so I'll have to ask Kevin. There's got to be a commentary on this because I'd really like to listen to just to see what his thought was, dragging it out like that.
Yeah, I mean,
there's some artistic reason.
I have to say, probably I think in Violent Nature probably was worse in some respects.
Oh, for sure.
It was just mindless.
It wouldn't bother. I don't mind the ending like that. It's just that it's so long. Right. If it was like because I mean, dude, it feels like it goes on for like 5.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was crazy.
Like if it was like 30 seconds, that would be fine, But it feels like it goes for a couple minutes, so.
Yeah, it does.
I mean, that's not the big. I mean, if that's my only gripe, that's nothing. You know what I mean? So whatever. But overall, I really like the movie. And there's some.
Right, and shout out to that Giovanni Ribisi, who's an actor, who was the producer, and this was his first movie as a cinematographer. So he shot.
Giovanni Ribisi,
Yes, he shot the movie.
that guy from Sneaky Pete.
Yes, yeah,
No way.
yeah. He was a producer on it, and it's
Oh,
his
I
first
see.
movie.
It says that he plays Art Pallone voice.
Yeah, it's the first movie as cinematographer. So it was his first movie he shot.
No way. Well, he did a fucking fantastic job.
He's a good actor too.
He is a really good actor. I loved him in so many movies.
Was he in that? Was he in that movie, that tank movie with Brad Pitt? I think he was.
No.
The war movie. No, he was.
No, that's not him.
Fury?
That's Shia LaBeouf.
Oh, okay. He was in
He was
Saving
Ted.
Private Ryan. I know that. I'm pretty sure.
Saving Private Ryan.
I'm sure he was in that. He was
I don't think that was him.
He was in that. Anyways, he's in a bunch of movies.
Oh yes, he was. He was Medic.
The Medic, yeah.
For Medic Wade. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Yeah, he's been in a bunch though.
Yeah.
He's in a few Mark Wahlberg movies, A Million Ways to Die in the West, Gangster Squad, Ted. He's fucking hilarious as Donnie in Ted 1 and 2. But yeah, he's always good. That is crazy. I did not know that he filmed it. That's really cool to know. Yeah, he did a great job on that. Because that is one of my favorite parts of the movie is how it's filmed. Yeah, he's fucking so funny in the first Ted. When she carved her initials, Mikhail Gallner, she says she never put them there before, which she carved it over his heart, so I think she was trying to imply she had feelings for him. She might have. She definitely had something for him. But at the end of the day, she was crazy as fuck, so she was gonna do what she wanted. But she probably did catch a little feelings for him.
Serial killers don't have feelings.
One example. Well, I mean, she's still a human being. One example of a long ending that went on longer than it should was Pearl. Pearl. I'm trying to think.
I don't know.
Not like this though. I'm trying to think. I feel I would. But
yeah, I did that.
what's going on, Jaguar? What's going on, Kenneth? Yeah, I haven't seen Pearl in a while, so I'm trying to think of that.
It just ends on her smiling for about 20 minutes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess that one was like weird though, but this one was just kind of like.
But that was elevated horror.
Yeah, and hers is like creepy, but yeah, I mean, definitely. I think it's supposed to be like this is too long and it's weirding me out, but yeah, I could see that too. I forgot that that's how it ends. But what would have been like your favorite scene in it? I'm trying to think, because Evan got a clip, and this I didn't even notice because it happened so quick, of what she sees and why he's basically called the demon, because this is what she sees, and this is a fucking sick shot. That's how she sees Kyle Gallner at one point.
I think it flashes so quick you don't even realize it.
Evan was able to get a really good still and send it to me, and I was like, "Holy shit!" I never noticed it because it's very quick, but that looks fucking creepy, dude. They knocked that out of the park. I love the cinematography with the red and all that at times. What would have been your favorite scene?
The scariest scene in the movie, I think, is when the hippies are making that breakfast meal.
Oh my god,
that's my favorite scene in the movie.
That's a heart attack on a plate, dude. That was
crazy. These guys say the preppers, the doomsday preppers, but man, I didn't see one thing that tells me
a whole stick of butter to cook 2 eggs. A whole stick of butter to cook 2 fucking eggs. Maybe it was 4, even still, a whole fucking stick.
Well, the more butter they put in something, the better it tastes. So.
Well, I'm not saying it's not, but it's a heart attack on a plate. So
they thought the end was coming, so they didn't care.
Yeah. Well, if they weren't going to get killed by her, they were going to get killed by Sasquatch. So
that's right.
Which that was some left field shit too.
Squatch.
I just thought with the Squatch. I thought that was hilarious. And then the wife calls them hippies, and she's like, "Well, I'm actually not a hippie. I was a biker." I thought that was funny too. I was a biker. Yeah. If I had to pick a favorite scene, it might even be like once he's caught her, and they're just having their like conversation when she's tied up to the freezer, and then all that's going on, and then she hits him with the bear spray, and bites his fucking neck off or whatever. I just thought that this one like if you told me Tarantino produced this, I'd have believed it because the dialogue I thought was really good in this. Where obviously it's not at that expert level of Tarantino, but it's damn close. Where Tarantino could just make these dumbass conversations, and you're still somehow interested, and you're like, I'm locked in. About a Royale with cheese. It's like we're still talking about it 30 fucking years later. I thought he did really good with the dialogue in this. She has to eat some of the food, and he's like, get in there. Yeah, she fucks that food up, that's for sure. But yeah, if I was to say, yeah, I almost would pick Kyle Gallner, but I think the girl really knocks it out the park. She'd probably be my favorite in the movie. The girl, which there's times where I almost don't like her because I almost wish because it sounds a little sexist.
Well, you're not supposed to like her.
Walking around in her bra and undies so much, I was almost like, man, I wish you got somebody with bigger tits. Little sexist, I know, but I just had to say it. I'm a big tit kind of guy, so big tits and a big ass. She is very gorgeous, though. She's absolutely beautiful, but she does knock it out the park. She is absolutely great in this film, and she looks gorgeous with the red hair. So, who would have been your favorite character? You go with the girl, or you go with maybe one of them old hippies?
No, they weren't in it long enough, really.
Yeah.
I did like the guy at the end, the cop at the end.
Yeah.
He's always good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would have to be her just because she had more of a part in the movie. But Kyle Gutner was good. Yeah, they both were good.
Yeah, no, they were both great. They really had to bounce off each other, and they both really worked well with each other. I thought it was absolutely great.
I got old dude with a gun there when the guy comes out. He's got a gun. And he goes, I got a gun too.
Yeah, right.
We're just Texas, they had fucking guns. I don't know where this was supposed to take place.
I know. Yeah. I got a gun too. I was waiting for him to start shooting at cows.
It was obviously somewhere in the Midwest because they were talking about squatches.
Right.
So anytime they talk about squatches in the Midwest.
Of course. I can't stop thinking about how disgusting that plate of food was, though. They put like a whole.
It looked pretty good,
They put a whole damn. Dude, that thing was just too much. Well, I could have eat all that, but the pie jam was too much for me.
That was just pie filling, yeah.
I know that's too much for me. I couldn't. Maybe if it was strawberries, I can't do blueberries like that.
Good.
Not blueberry pie jam. I love blueberries, but I can't do blueberry pie jam. No way. This movie functions as a commentary on how easily people make assumptions based on limited info. Yeah, I could see that. I could see that for sure.
Well, limited info.
That makes sense then why it does have that.
Well, limited info in society is one mistake because we're just indoctrinated to say it's got to be the guy.
Yeah.
Well, mainly because 95% of the time it is. So.
Right. Well, especially more rarely.
But yeah, not much of an assumption. So.
You sure do. You got two guns. Yeah, you rarely get scream kings nowadays, so especially in horror. But it is what it is. Anything else you want to point out about the movie?
Not really. I mean, it was. I thought it was, as I said, it was constructed pretty well and acted pretty well. So it was a good, solid movie. I enjoyed it.
Is it worthy of purchasing on physical? At least the Blu-ray, because the Blu-ray you can get for $20, and you can probably get. I'll probably wait for Black Friday because it'll probably even be like $12.
I probably won't, just because I can't rewatch values in a lot of these movies where they try to hide the twist and they shift all around. Although this is not the most egregious one,
Yeah,
I don't, because it didn't. The nice thing about this is it didn't, even better than Weapons in a certain extent, that we didn't really relive the same scenes from different angles.
yeah, they didn't do that in this.
Oh, we just, no, it was pretty much, well, there's a little of it, but not a lot.
Not like Weapons.
Not like Weapons. So I might, but as I said, this is not my favorite genre.
Well, that woman just assumes a serial killer
Right.
is a victim at the end and lets
Well,
her.
just because really there was no evidence to say that she wasn't. She was laying in the road. She was all beat up, and she was,
Well, she goes to pull her gun on her, and like Evan said, luckily she was prepared because it's Texas. It's all
right. Well, I don't know if it was Texas, but whatever. It was.
It's Midwest.
But she wasn't. Yeah, she wasn't.
They all got a gun down Midwest.
Yeah, if somebody if somebody's going to show it to you, they're going to use it.
Exactly.
At that point, you're going to do what you got to do.
Exactly.
But
I mean, especially when she's like, "Bitch, I was gonna give you a ride. Now you dead."
Did she die though? We never saw her die. She could come back.
I mean, technically, if they did a sequel,
If this was an '80s movie, they'd bring her back.
Exactly. I mean, you never know. They could do a sequel.
If you don't see it on the screen, it didn't happen.
Exactly.
Especially in horror movies.
He wanted to leave it open for the electric lady to come back.
Right. Especially in horror movies.
Exactly.
Well, in the '80s, even if you did see it on the screen, it didn't happen.
Right.
Like Stepfather and all those movies.
Yeah, they'll fucking figure it out.
Figure it out.
He was faking his death.
Or Dexter, for that matter.
Yeah. They find a way. They find a way.
I fucking came back from the dead.
That's literally the whole point of the movie. They throw it in your face the whole time. The lady is nonstop victimizing herself by saying a crazy man is after her, and they all believe her. Yeah. No, for sure. That's why I said, I was like, she victimizes herself the whole time.
I mean,
why? She just starts fucking throwing the blade.
Right. But you can't say that's out of the ordinary. I mean, yeah, why wouldn't they? Right. I mean, if a woman comes out looking like that, you're gonna think she's the victim because, as I said, 95% of the time she.
Well, they don't know what's going on either. And
that's right. That's what I'm saying.
So yeah.
If you don't know what's going on and you see that, that's what you're gonna assume.
Exactly.
You're not gonna assume anything different.
This is a great first watch, but once you know the twist, it doesn't have the same effect.
Yeah, I can see that. And that's true of all these movies.
Definitely a good recommendation for first-time watches. Yeah, I mean, it was second-time watch for me, and I still really enjoyed it.
I think that's my main problem. My main problem with this type of script is that it doesn't have a lot of rewatch value to me because once you kind of, and that's true with M. Night Shyamalan movies, once you know the twist and
yeah, but not necessarily. I mean, once you Sixth Sense, and we just watched that a couple weeks ago.
Right, but how often do you watch that? But then again, you would rewatch that because you don't have to go through the mental gymnastics of the whole story device again. That's to me the hardest part is that mental gymnastics. You have to go again to have. Same thing with me with Weapons. I don't know how many times I'm going to actually watch that because.
Well, that was my issue with Weapons, but this one doesn't do it like that. You're repeating a lot of the same stuff.
I know, but still.
This one is.
It's a bit like that to me. It's exhausting.
Well,
when it doesn't have to be.
Yeah, it's not exhausting to me at all. I honestly, I'm gonna be picking it up when I can get a chance in because I think it's rewatchable. And
I definitely think it's rewatchable. Yeah.
You'd have to give it another chance and just see how you feel after. Because, yeah, it might not hit you. No movie is going to hit you how it felt the first time. That's just anything.
No, but movies are more rewatchable when they don't have a twist, I think.
Yeah, maybe. But, if the movie's that good, it doesn't matter. If I like the movie enough, I'll still rewatch it no matter if the twist is ruined or not, for sure. But that it just depends how much I like the movie or you like the movie. You know, I mean, if Escape from New York had a twist, it wouldn't matter because you would still watch that movie, and there fucking is still like a twist in Escape to New York, but that doesn't ruin it. There's a little bit of a twist.
What twist?
That what is it?
There's no
It's
twist.
the fucking
there's no twist in this movie. Yeah.
It's a little bit of a twist.
It's pretty straightforward.
It's not straightforward.
It is. What's the twist?
I'm trying to fucking think. Shut up.
There is
Stop
no
asking.
twist.
There's something. I'm not saying it's an M. Night Shyamalan twist.
There's no twist.
Yes, there is.
The movie literally,
Pleasant or something.
the movie literally has an opening that spells out what the movie's about. There's no twist.
No shit. Like all these movies say do that shit.
But
This movie says strange, darling. This bitch was strange as fuck.
so yeah,
But Evan said that scar pad, that's the fucking point.
what's the point?
That's the point.
What point?
That's the point.
I'm not sure what he's talking about. What's the point?
They'll fucking tell you in a second.
No, I understand. I understand the point of the movie, and it's a good movie. I'm just saying the rewatchability might not be what it is, but it's still good.
Well, you won't know until you read it.
I'd watch it at least every couple of years or so. I mean, that's not
Yeah, I know.
not one I watch every
What
5
movie-
months.
What movies do you watch once, once every
Yeah.
couple months, though?
There's movies I could.
Yeah, of course. Just depends on your mood.
I swear,
Sometimes I like watching other people's reaction when that twist happens, though.
yeah,
100% imply that the lady is in danger from the start.
yeah,
they do.
yeah.
That's
Well,
the,
yeah, that's the point of the movie.
That's the part of the
I mean,
jump.
that's the point.
because she's
That's the
running.
point of the twist.
She's running.
Right, that's
Yeah.
the point of the twist. I
Well,
understand that.
kind of. It's not like the fucking.
It
It's
is. The
more
point-
part of the storytelling.
Yeah, I mean, the point of the movie is that twist is that she's
Is
the
that
killer.
everything is not how it may seem.
Right. That she, yeah, exactly. That's what I said.
What
So what would you rate it?
you go first. Anybody in the chat too, put your rating down
You
below.
go first.
You
You go first.
Um,
I will give this movie a 3.75.
yeah, I'd be
3.75.
no, I'd be in the fours easy. I'd say debating between a 4.25 and a 4.5. I'm gonna go 4.25. I'm gonna go 4.25. I really enjoy the movie.
Yeah, that was really good. 3.75 is a great score.
I could go up to 4.5 even honestly, but I try to think because there's also like other movies that I just absolutely love, and I do love this movie, but it's not a movie that I would watch once a year. I would probably watch it once every couple years, but I still really do enjoy it, and I definitely want to own it. And this director and writer is somebody that I will be watching in the future because I think he is somebody that will be doing a lot of really good work in the near future. Obviously, his script for The Long Walk was great, and I want to watch his movie because it's on Prime, that Outlaws and Angels. So I'm gonna have to be checking that out. Looks like Two Guns at 4.25 slips. I feel like Evan probably gonna give it like a 4.5 at least, if not a 5. I give it 4.5. I did like it better when I first watched it though. Yeah. I mean, the first watch is always going to be the best. That's just what it is. But it doesn't mean like on rewatches that it'll be ruined for me. I will still enjoy the movie. but it just won't hit like it did that first time. That's just anything, though. That is literally anything. So, but yeah, 4.25 from Two Gun, 4.25 from me, 4.5 from Evan, and 3.75 from Scarphead. Yeah, higher than I was expecting to. So we got an average score of 4.269. Motherfucker. It might be a little off, but I don't give a fuck. So that concludes the review for 2023's Strange Darling. Next week, next Tuesday, we will be doing Scarpad's pick for Horror Fest.
I picked one. I remember.
Yeah, you picked one.
I picked.
I
remember one.
You picked Lucio Fulci's Zombie.
No, I didn't. I didn't pick that.
Oh, it was Argento Suspiria.
I didn't pick that either.
That's right. It was Skin Deep, motherfucker.
Oh, all right. That's a good one. I picked that. I don't remember picking that either.
What are you talking? Of course, you said
I would have picked
Horror Fest.
I thought we were doing Barrel Ground again.
We've done it twice. If not
I don't think we ever did it on. I don't know.
We did that twice. Well, we did it every time we got one of those new 4Ks. I think we did it for the Blu-ray and then for both 4Ks. Or
I just got the DVD. We can do it for that.
Well, we'll have to do it again.
Yeah.
I don't have the DVD though.
We'll have to look for it for you.
I gotta find one. I do because I need it on DVD and then I need it on VHS. So I want to have it on all physical medias. So yeah, we'll be doing Skin Deep, and you're in for a treat.
Should have done Bone Sickness.
Yeah, but we didn't know about it until we'll save it for next Horror Fest.
All
right. But yeah, Skin Deep.
Now, is that playing any place that people can actually watch it?
I don't know. Maybe Tubi. That came out. Skin Deep came out in, I don't know. What
2004, somewhere on that.
That's what I thought. Let me see if IMDb says. I feel like if anything, it'd be on like Tubi or something. It does say it's on. I think it's on Tubi.
Cool.
Could be on Prime, but it might be.
I think I saw it on Prime too. I'm pretty sure it's on Prime. Google it, you'll find it.
Yeah. It's on Tubi for sure. It's on Screenbox, but you gotta pay for that. So Tubi, you can for sure watch it. You're just gonna have to use commercials. Not that big of a deal. And it is on Prime. It is on Amazon Prime for free. If you have Amazon Prime, it's included with Prime. Came out in 2004 on Prime. So next Tuesday, 8 p.m., we'll be going for Skin Deep. Anything you want to throw out there?
Might need 2 hours for that one.
Yeah, we might. Might need Evan and Two Gun to join us.
They should. I've been trying to get them on. Actually, to replace me if I could get them on.
Plates gets his due next week,
come on.
And he'll be getting his shirt that I'll be rocking tomorrow.
Any one of you guys want to take my place, let me know.
What'd you say?
I want to say that what we're going to be doing next on Discord.
Not even going to be there for plates, you punk ass bitch.
We're going to do the new movie, 2025's ICK, otherwise known as Ick.
Well, Skin Deep is
Unless
also,
you're Dylan,
also
and it's
called SKINNEEP.
ICK. I think that's Ick Dylan, not ICK. Whatever. So, if you guys want to watch Ick, well, that's what we're doing next. So,
yeah. So as always, thanks everyone for tuning in. Thanks to Gun and Evan for dropping in as always.
Plates does get his due next week. Yeah.
Kenneth, appreciate you dropping in.
Oh, and before we'll be amiss not to say rest in peace to Robert Redford, who died today.
No way.
At the age of 89.
Oh wow.
I did one of his movies there, The Last Castle. I wrote that.
Yeah.
I did a screenplay for it. It was a good movie. So, but he has so many good movies, Robert Redford. So
Yeah. Didn't care for the twist.
maybe the fucking Disney, the Disney,
The twist kind of
the
sucked.
the Disney stuff probably got to him. Yeah.
Probably.
All right.
All right. We'll see you next Tuesday for Skin Deep. Thanks everyone for tuning in, and we'll see you guys next time. Have a great week. Peace out, y'all.
Boom.